Good evening, everybody. This is Fade Alchemist, and welcome again to another one of my survival stories. In the last episode, we were working on getting some mana production started, and we had a little bit of a setback when I had a little bit of problem in a cave. But with the help of our artifacts, we were able to overcome those obstacles, and now we are back on track for getting our Fade Tower set up. Now, in this episode, we're going to have a bit of a crafty one. We're going to get our mana production more up and running from just the basic steps there. We're going to increase that, get some baubles set up, which will help us store our mana, and we're also going to start with some power production today. So I'm excited, and just lean back, enjoy, grab a snack, and watch and enjoy my survival stories. Alright, today we're going to start with the production of some baubles. So, first thing we're going to do is get some of this living wood cooked up, or living stone rather. So we'll get this applied here, we'll let that cook for a minute, do some wood as well. While this stuff is getting all magicized and livened up here from our pure daisies, we're going to start making a mana ring. Now, for this we're going to need a few items. I'm going to get myself organized here. By the way, we got a new flower. This is a furnace flower. We're going to feed it some coal. And while that burns, it's going to produce mana, which we'll see shooting out of this. Very nice. Okay, so that's going to be a lot faster mana production than what we've had before. Behind that mana pool, we got another mana spreader, which is shooting into this block that you kind of see a little bit off to my left here. That's the altar. We're going to be using that to enchant, well, not really enchant, but to imbue some of our items with mana energy, like this mana pearl here. We're going to enhance this real quick by dunking the pool. Boop! And now that we got that, we got ourselves a nice mana pearl. This we're going to plop on our altar in a second. We need some mana metal, mana ingots. That's just normal iron dumped into the mana pool. We'll need those other 4 for later. So we'll just apply these right onto our altar here. And what we are creating here is a rune of mana. Now we can see that that's starting to produce right away. Once that is finished up, we're going to throw ourselves a living rock on there, which we're going to get behind us here. It should be done cooking any moment here. In fact, I think we can kind of hear that popping away in the background. Almost finished. And very nice. Okay, so I don't have any on. Oh, I do. Excellent. Okay, we'll put that on top. It won't stay up there. Well, we're going to need our stick too. There we go. It's not close enough. Alright, put it on top. There we are. Alright, hit the stick. Bam! Now we'll look into our inventory here, and we can see we have ourselves a rune of mana, which is excellent. Now we just need to make the band that's going to go on, because this is going to be the gem in our ring. So that's where these other 4 mana ingots come from here. So let's throw these in here. To get those mana ingots, excuse me. We had just enough. Alright, well it's still filling, that's good. Now, let's get this made. So this will be our ring, and this is the gem for our band of mana. Band of mana, excellent. So this ring is going to produce small quantities of mana for us passively, and we can just wear that. It's going to help provide mana to the different tools that we'll be using later on. Now the next ring we're going to make is going to be the so this was the band of aura. Now we're going to be making the band of mana. The band of mana is a portable way to store mana, and we're going to need a lot of this stone here to do it. Well, not a lot, but a good amount of this little stone here. And I might as well just pick up this living wood while we're here. So we'll get this collected, and that should be enough for us for this little exercise here. Okay, So, is that done producing? I think it is. Do I have any coal on me? No, I don't. Oh, wait, we're still shooting stuff. Okay, good to go. Alright. Now, this next one here, I need mana powder. Now, mana powder can be made by various different powders. I like to prefer just normal floral powder. All the flowers in Botania can make dye, which is what this black floral powder can be used as, but in this case, we're going to further imbue it with mana to get this right here, this blue mana powder. Now we also need these carpets, mana, and am I missing something? There we go. I was missing the almighty feather. Kind of an obvious inclusion here, little string. Okay, so what we're making here is a rod of the skies. Now this is going to be greatly helpful while creating this large tower, even the building behind me right now. And can't wait to show you. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's excellent. So these are rune of the skies. A rune of air, rather, to make the rod of the skies. Now we need our living wood to make living wood twig. We only need the 1. That twig. And our feather. We need another feather. Feather? Feather. Okay. And now our rune of air. Switch these around. There. Oh yes. Our propeller stick. Now this thing's going to be great. Now we don't have the means of using it yet, because right now we are only... You have the band of aura, which makes mana, but nothing to store it in. So next we need to make our band of mana. So I kind of said I was making that first, so a little out of order, but that's okay. So now we're going to take one of these pearls, we're going to put it in here, get our mana pearl, and like before, we're going to use this to create. Now, this guy we're going to surround with the living rock. And this little nodule is going to produce a battery of sorts that stores mana. Now, in this case, we want to make a ring out of it, and that's going to be our gemstone. So, we're going to need some more iron to make some mana metal. We got 4 right here. And that's a problem. So, let's give our thing some more coal. So it can make some more mana. This is still so much better waiting for those day blooms, but without those day blooms, we wouldn't have been able to make this flower. Okay. So we're going to let this shoot a little bit and let that fill. Because we're going to need a decent amount, I think, to make 4 mana steel ingots. So I may cut away here in a little bit just to speed that along for everybody. We actually don't want that in our inventory because it's going to fill up this mana tablet, and the recipe calls for an empty mana tablet. So I'm going to show you something. You can throw that in a mana pool, and using our stick here, we can make sure that the mana goes into the pool. You saw an arrow there just a second ago pointing to the pool. That means any mana in the tablet goes into the mana pool. We have enough for an ingot now, and only 1. Okay, so yep, I'm going to be cutting away here, and I will see you again in just a minute. Alright, we're back, and we have enough for our last ingot here. Boop! And there's our 4. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get this set up. And again, we don't want this, so let me put that back. Make sure that this is completely empty. There we go. Alright, it's crafting time. This is exactly the kind of thing I got kicked out for, if they just could have listened. Band of mana. Now we have something for our mana to be stored in. So we're going to switch that up, throw our ring in there, and you can see the mana instantly disappeared. It's now in our ring. Additionally, any mana that's created by our band of aura will also be stored in this ring, so we have portable mana production and portable mana storage. Even if that is rather slow mana production, as we work, that'll load up during time, and it's going to be great. So let's get both of these rings on. I'll get this one first, get our other ring back into our inventory. There we go. Now, I don't know if we have enough mana yet to activate the rod we just created. We're going to give it a shot. Alright, to the heavens! To the heavens? Yes! Haha! Now, isn't that awesome, guys? That's going to make life so much easier for us building these, particularly as we start. I want this to be big. Alright guys, I've decided on a power solution, but it has a few steps. So I've been harvesting our lake out there for clay and sand and cooking those into bricks so we could make these guys. Now, this power solution, it has a few steps involved, so I'll walk you through them here. There are easier ways of doing this, but, well, I want to do it my way. We're making these coke oven bricks, because we're going to make a coke oven, a coal coke oven. And this is going to be useful for a few things. And nice. Oh, okay. It's done. Look at that. Huh. Okay. So what you can do with this, does it only take wood? Okay, it only takes wood. So what this is going to do is it's going to make coal coke. And you can see it's very slow. This takes almost 3 minutes. And while coal coke is all great, it's not the end game. I'm actually wanting the byproduct of this, creatol oil. Forgive me, I'm probably saying that wrong. Now, creatol oil is something that we can use to treat wood. And the reason why we want to treat wood is to make it waterproof. Why, you ask? I want to make a water wheel. And we're going to use that to power our base. We'll take advantage of the fact that we're next to this nice lake. And I think that'd be pretty cool. Haven't decided yet where I want them. Probably along the sides over here, I think. That'll help supply our needs. Now, given how I was under the impression that this would be a lot longer than that. We're almost done. I'm going to actually see if this actually creates a piece of coal coke. Charcoal. Am I using this thing wrong? Well, I'm going to research how to use this properly here, because it seems to be just giving me charcoal, which is interesting. I thought it was going to give us coal coke. So I'll work on that, and I'm going to continue to build. And I'm going to pop in from time to time to give you some progress. I'm thinking I'm going to make a whole series of these ovens here across the sides here. And I also want to make a blast furnace, because I think it'd be neat to make steel. So this is going to become kind of an industrial longhouse. And it's going to be where we produce our materials to make bigger things, like say a tower, for example. So I'll be back in a bit. So we do have a temporary power solution working over here. I'm not pleased with how it looks at the moment, but it is functional. Got these weird water wheels defying physics and floating in the air here. And what we're doing is we're making a fair amount of power. These are kinetic damios? Anyway, each wheel that attaches to them produces about 30 RF per tick, roughly. There's other... That's a fuzzy number, but with there being 5 here and 1 on each side, I believe they're both producing power. I really like how these wires look. I mean, they're actual wires. And it's charging this guy, which we will use for our power. Now, these guys are a little bit picky, a little bit fussy. You need to have the right side connected to the water wheel. There's like a coil side, which of course you can't see right now because it's touching the water wheel, and I don't really want to mess with it since it took forever to get it set up right. But if you are seeing this kind of bolted metal plate on the back, that means the right side is touching the water wheel and it will work. And then you just attach these wire connectors. There's 3 different flavors: low voltage, medium voltage, and high voltage. I decided to go with medium voltage because it just seems to me that it's superior than the other 2. I mean, the high voltage can carry much more voltage than this guy can. However, it loses energy over distances at a faster rate than this medium cable does. And then the low voltage cable is, well, it can't carry very much. So I just think that for pretty much everything, I'm just going to use this medium voltage stuff. Alright, so that's our power. Now, another problem I'm having is food. Right now, for food, I've been eating a lot of wheat and a lot of this dry bread. Just been cooking bread, making it into toast, and making toast sandwiches. That is sad, and I don't like it. Makes me want to sleep. Can't sleep right now, it's daytime. Anyway, don't like that. I'm afraid Vegan Alchemist. I'm eating filet mignon, you know, not toast sandwiches. Toast sandwiches. No. So, in order to fix that problem, I'm going to start making some food infrastructure. And that will make building a lot easier, because all I'm doing right now is subsisting. I need a stable place so I can do more than just feed myself. So to that end, I want to make a sag mill. Now this guy is something that will grind things up for us. I'm not exactly sure all it can do right now. We got everything here, we can make everything here. Now I don't know what this contains. Oh, that's interesting, a capacitor, okay. Redstone, nuggets, copper. That can be made. Okay, let's do it. So, let me gather my stuff here real quick. Let's start making this thing. So, bam. The way I did that was you just go here, question mark, shift right click, and if you have the items in the inventory, I'll put it in the grid for you. Alright. Now, next step, we need to make this. So that requires iron bar. Oh, this is going to take a lot of iron. Oh, geez. Well, that gives us 16 at least. Okay. So let's grab the iron. We're going to have to go mining again soon. Thank goodness for this thing. Doubles our ores and doesn't require power, just requires burning stuff. Which, we don't got a lot of coal coke, but that might be smart. Now, iron bars. So we'll make these. Iron bars. Get here. Okay. We need to actually be in a vanilla crafting grid for this to work. Bam. Thank you. And now we need to find some flint, and I am sure I had flint in here. Oh, we'll convert that into coal coke. Where is the flint? Oh, we got 3. That's fabulous. By the way, the coal coke oven. Found out what it was doing wrong. It changes raw wood into charcoal. You need to actually put real coal in there to get coal coke. But regardless of what you make, you will get that creosote oil, which is excellent. So right now I got those things cooking up charcoal mostly.
And I want to figure out a way to use all those byproducts to make energy here, but that's in the future. Alright, sorry, distracted. Got plans. Okay. Wood, cobble, iron, redstone. Crafting grid going here. Piston, my favorite button. Oh, thank you so much. Go back. No. Go back here. Sag mill. Let's take a look at it. It's getting dark. So, this, I think, can accept power from all sides. Oh, this is neat. So you can kind of... Oh, it doesn't like my controller. There we go. Huh. Pull. So that's neat. I like this little configuration thing. That's okay. Not sure what red means. Blue generally means input, I believe. Orange is out. So this will help. Oh, okay, it actually says. Okay, pull in, push out, pushes and pulls, does nothing. Well, it's disabled, which I don't see how that's different than none. But anyway, let's put this back to default here. That's neat. Let's get out of here. Oh man, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. We should sleep. Now, I want to find out, can this thing take power directly from this? Again, this is highly temporary. There we go. This is highly temporary, but I want to make sure that sometimes mods don't like talking to each other. Let's get that arrow out of the way. Okay. So, we're going to need that. Connect. Well, I've got a last spool of wire here, so let's connect those together. Now, are you... Oh, it's working. It's amazing. Okay. Nice. Look at it fill up. Slowly. Well, good enough. So now, if we plop that in there, flour. Okay. Now this flour, I believe, will actually... Oh! Okay, check that out later. That flour will, in fact, give us a bread. So I just took 1 wheat, and I got 2 flour. And each flour makes a bread. Normally, if you want bread, you're doing this. So that is going to make us a lot more efficient when it comes to getting our food. Now that was actually really quick. Ow, ow, ow. Oh good, they're maturing. You can tell they're getting close when they bite you and you walk by them. So I'm going to let this grind up the rest of this wheat. Haha! Kind of reminds me of a washing machine. Considering that we are getting this practically for free though, I mean, we're just letting Waterwheel do all the power for us. I can't really complain. I think this was actually getting power faster than what this was pulling it from, and yet this reservoir was dropping. Interesting. We might want to do a different wire connecting system from that capacitor to our devices. I'm thinking something like conduits. Well, we probably want just a basic energy conduit. Conductive iron. Oh. Conduit binder. Oh. Binder composite. Sand, gravel, clay. Okay, so that can be made. In fact, our lake is going to supply all that. So that's excellent. What is this? Well, yeah, of course. The other way of making it? Alloy smelter. Okay, so alloy smelter. Oh, that's so heavy on the iron. I'm going to have to go on another mining expedition. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do some more mining, see if I can get some more resources built up here. Get some more building done. I'm just going to do a little bit of everything here. And if anything happens exciting, or if I find anything neat while getting those ores, I'll bring you back. And I'll see you soon. Alright guys, got another crafting lesson for you from Fade Alchemist. Today's lesson, we're going to be learning how to make the alloy furnace. We want this because I need to make these guys. These guys are going to enable us to make energy conduits. These are going to help make the wiring infrastructure for our base. So I want to do a few things. I want to go with a combined energy solution here. So these guys make creatine oil, which at the moment we're using to treat wood to make our watering wheels. I already set some up on this side. The ones on this side I'll do with you on camera so you can see how it's done. I'm just basically doing it over here so I can do all my derping off camera. And after we're done though, we're not going to have much use for this as far as I know. Except I believe that you can actually use that as a fuel source in certain power generators. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. If you can't at any rate, you can use charcoal, which these will make. And what's nice is they make it for free, right? You don't actually have to spend fuel to do it. They just generate. Albeit slowly, but I'm going to have a lot of them, so that won't matter. Point is, it'll be consistent. We'll go and hurry up and generate that for us here. So, give me the capacitor. Very nice. Next, we're going to need those metal bars. Very good. Go here. Check that out. We should have everything we need for that. Thank you very much. Okay, moving right along. Iron cauldron. That's just going to be raw metal. So let's go ahead and make that too. Kaboom. Very nice. Get back in my belly here. Furnaces. Now, I know I crafted lots of furnaces at some point. Where did I put them? Right there. I knew that they'd be using a recipe at some point. Okay. And alloy. It will be our ally. Alloy furnace. Okay, now this is going to go over here because it's currently where we have our power. Eventually, I guess this floor is kind of becoming our furnace area, which is kind of sweet. I kind of like how we have alloy furnaces, coal coke ovens, normal furnace, soon to be blast furnace, and they all do different things. So it's kind of cool. So this has got to be an output, and there, solved. We don't even need these. We're going to later, so I don't mind making them. I am so excited to have figured that out. So that's really neat. I'm happy about that. Okay. So I'm happy because that means the mods are talking to each other. These machines like each other. They're friends. They can all communicate. Building's coming along, guys. It's coming along nicely. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there, everybody. Don't forget to check out the other side of the story with Sassy Rogue and Vanilla Minecraft.
Sometime again our paths will cross, that I guarantee.
Alright, well I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to comment. I'll be reading the comments. Goodbye.